Alright, hey YouTube, this video is going to be a review on all the concealers that I've had, and I have had most of these for about a year. It's going to be focusing on 5 different concealers that I have. The first one is my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This one is an NW45, and it's I guess a cream type of concealer. This is the first concealer that I bought, I believe. Well, one of the first concealers that I ever had, and I usually just use it underneath my eyes. It's close to my skin tone, so it doesn't give that too much of a brightening effect. So I went ahead and got the Prolongwear concealer, and this is an NW40. So I'm about an NW46, 47. So yeah. This is gonna be. Oh shit! Okay, thank God it didn't break. Anyways, okay, so this one is yeah, NW40. And I use this underneath my eyes, and this does give that brightening effect that I like. I have it. Do I have it? No, I don't have this one on right now, but it's a very good one, and it's one of my favorites. And it's a liquid concealer, so and a little of this goes a long way. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's kind of messy, as you can probably see. It's like all over the place, and the pump isn't very good on this one. So like when you're trying to get some product out, you have to be very, very careful on how you press it so it doesn't just shoot out everywhere, because it tends to do that. So yeah, and it has I don't know if this one has SPF in it, but the Studio Finished Concealer does have SPF of 35, which is good, especially if you're putting it underneath your eyes. You want to protect your your skin from the sun. So I don't know if this one does, but yeah. The next one that I'm going to go over is another cream kind of concealer. This is from Avon, and I saw this on a favorite on Wanda's channel, Wanda's World channel. It was one of her favorite concealers, so I decided to just go ahead and purchase this. This was this year, and it's in a color dark, and that's what it looks like. I hope you can see it, but yeah, that's what it looks like. The only thing about this one is that, again, it reminds me of my that's a swatch of it. It reminds me of the MAC Studio Finish. Let me put it side by side for y'all. Yeah, so on top is the MAC Studio Finish, and then the bottom is the Avon concealer, and they're both pretty much the same. The Avon is a little bit thicker than the Studio Finish, but like I said, with the Studio Finish, it doesn't really give me that brightening effect, because it's pretty much close to my skin tone when I blend it in. So you use this for like if you have dark spots or whatever to cover them up, but I don't have dark spots, so I don't use it for that. I do use it, however, along with my Studio Finish, I do use it underneath my eyes if I don't want too much of a brightening effect. I just want it, to cover the dark circles underneath my eyes, or make my eyes, pop up a little bit, but not adding that brightening effect that the liquid Prolongwear matte one gives me. But yeah, I like this one a lot though. It does last a long time. They all so far, all the concealers that I have last a pretty good time. So yeah. And the next one that I have is the Black Opal, and I am in a beautiful bronze 05, and it's Black Opal. This is what it looks like. I've had this for ages, like at least 2-3 years, and I still have a whole bunch left. But yeah, and I'll put that right here. Again, this one is also very similar to my skin tone. That's the one Where is it? Yeah, it's right here. The third one up. You can see it. So yeah, three of them are pretty similar. This one's probably a little bit darker than the rest. Yeah, this one's a little bit darker than the rest. But what do I have to say about this one? I've had it so long, I don't even know. It's also one of those ones that you can use underneath your eyes if you don't want too much of a brightening effect if you're my skin shade. Or you can use it on your dark spots or whatever. It lasts a very long time. It's very thick. This is probably the thickest. Yeah, this is definitely the thickest consistency out of them all. So if you're looking for a really thick concealer, then I can't talk today. Then I would definitely go for this one. It's a really good concealer, and I don't believe it was that expensive. It's probably cheaper than any of the matte products that I have, or any of the matte concealers that I showed you previously. Also the Avon, this one, I think it's about like $8 or something on the Avon site, but you can check, and they do have sales on them sometimes, and it can go up to like go down to like $5 or $4, something like that. So it's a pretty cheap concealer, and let's see, let me show you how much comes in it. And you get about that much of a concealer, which is a lot. I don't plan on finishing this anytime soon. It'll probably last me a couple years, because I don't really wear makeup that often, actually. So anyways, the last one that I have is it's a palette actually, and it's the Graftobian High Def Glamour Cream. And this is the Cool palette. They have two palettes. One is the Cool palette, which I have, and they also have another one, which is the warm palette. But I got the Cool palette because it had more tones that matched my skin tone. Okay, and I'm kind of go over each one of these from lightest to darkest. The lightest one is called. Let's see. The lightest one is called Cedar Spice, and that's this one right here. The next one is called Ceylon Cinnamon. That's this one right here. This one's called Henna. I'm not flicking you off, sorry. That one's called Henna. This is Sable, and then this is Shad Dance. It's a weird name, but yeah. Sorry. Anyways. But yeah, the ones that I use the most are, it's kind of, okay, this is not working for me. Let's open this up. The ones that I use the most is really a mixture of these three. As you can see, they're kind of even like mixed together, because I just kind of, this one right here is pretty much my shade. It's a little more red than my skin. So it's kind of, let me swatch this one for you so I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's the fourth one. It's the fourth one up. Let me swatch it again, because I don't think y'all can see that. It's going to be on the bottom this time. Alright, so it's that bottom one right there. It's pretty much my skin tone. It's a little bit more red. If I blend that in, like, it's, you know, it blends well with my skin tone. But, and then the one next to it, it's kind of close to my skin tone, a little bit, I'll say like half a shade lighter than my skin tone. And then that's this one right there. And then the second to last one, which is this one, is it's kind of a close match to the NW40. NW40 from MAC. And so I kind of use a mixture of the three in a way, because this one is kind of light, and then this one obviously is the lightest. I don't really use this one too much, as you can see. I don't know why I don't use that one, actually. I think I'm just scared of it, but I'm sure if I mix it, it would be okay. But yeah, I use this one a day underneath my eyes. And like I said, I just use a mixture of these three. More likely these two. Those are the ones I usually mix the most. And then this darkest one I use for a contour, which is really, really good. If y'all haven't used a cream type of product for contouring, you should look into it, because it does last longer, especially if you set it correctly. And I'll show you what I set all this stuff with. But yeah, if you haven't used a cream contouring, I would look into it, because it does work a lot better than powder in my opinion. But yeah, that's the one I use for contouring. It's a really dark color. I'll show you on the on the bottom. It's like a Hershey color. That's on the bottom right there on my thumb. Now you can't even see that. It looks like a shadow. Let me do it again. Do it on the side. Alright, so no, I can't find it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like blending with my skin in a weird way. Okay, it's right here. Yeah, it's right there. Hope you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's kind of weird. But I'll show you on my finger. That's it right there. That's it on this one as well, actually. So it's a really dark brown. I wish you could see it on my hand because it really like, it's not so dark that it doesn't like, that it's like black almost on your skin. Like I have some, let me show you what else I kind of contour with. This is my, I know this is going off topic, but this is my e.l.f. powder. I think it's supposed to be for your eyebrows, but it's a really dark brown. And when you put this on, like you can see it. You have to blend it out, blend it out, blend it out. But this one is like the perfect brown or dark brown. So it just, I don't know how to explain it. It just gives a really good contouring effect because it's not too deep. You know, it looks more natural than it being like harsh and stuff. But yeah, anyways, this is the palette. I use this pretty often. The one I use the most, I would say, when I'm doing, depending on what I'm going for. If I'm going for like a brighter under eye look, I definitely would use my MAC Prolongwear. I used to use this one all the time, but when I got my MAC Prolongwear, I kind of ditched that one, even though it's still a very good concealer. But yeah, and then this one obviously gives you more range. If you're looking for more, you know, variety in your concealers, I would definitely look this up. It's really cheap. I think it was under $20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was under $20 because I don't think I would ever pay more than $20 for a concealer. So let's just say this was under $20. Okay. But yeah, that's that. Let me show you what I set everything with. I use, y'all probably seen it all over YouTube or in blogs and whatnot. This is the banana powder from Ben Nye. This is what I use to set my under eye when I'm doing the you know, highlighted under eye effect. Let me show you what I use for my contour. This is what I use to contour. This is another Ben Nye. And I'll have a separate review on all my Ben Nye powders. And I have another one. Well, I'm getting another one very, very soon. This one actually was a mistake. Oops. Was a mistake, but it ended up being a very good buy because I was looking for a powder that was my shade. But this one's like extremely dark. Like the bottle, it doesn't look that dark, like the color. But like this thing is dark, like... Hopefully y'all can see. That's the powder, and I hope y'all can see that. Yeah, that's the powder, and it's a very dark brown powder. Okay, let me try and see. That's the powder on my finger. Don't you hate cameras that don't focus? Yeah, that's the powder on my finger. It's a very, very dark powder, and then but it really it's a really good powder for setting the concealer, the dark concealer that I told you that I use for my contouring. Okay, they're very closely matched. They're pretty much damn near the same color, but this one is in a cream form and one is in a powder form. It looks like it's brown on my camera, but trust me, it's a lot darker than it's showing on the camera. It's about a shade darker than what it's showing on the camera. Okay? But yeah, that pretty much completes my concealer review. I plan to do an eyeliner review because the first makeup that I ever used, before I ever started using makeup, I was obsessed with eyeliner, and that's all I wore. I didn't wear anything else. All I would wear is eyeliner and lip gloss. So I have a whole bunch of eyeliners. Probably I don't have all of them with me right now, but I will try to do a video on all my eyeliners because I don't really see that on YouTube. And like me as an eyeliner lover, I've been looking for like a perfect eyeliner and I feel like I haven't found one yet. So I have a whole bunch of drugstore eyeliners. Most of them are actually, I think all of them are drugstore eyeliners, to be honest. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll try and do a video on that. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any requests of anything that you would want to see, or ask if you have any questions, you know what to do, comment below, send me a message or whatever, and I will catch y'all later. But before I go, I just want to let you know what's on my lips is my new favorite. The first ever nude lipstick or lippy that I've ever bought, because I used to be really afraid of I still am afraid of neutral. Did I say neutral? Yeah, neutral lip glosses, lipsticks, whatever. I'm always afraid of them because I feel like they would look white on me, you know. But this one is the L'Oreal. It's a 181. It's called Sheer Linen. I saw this on a review. Yeah, so I really like this one. It's a 181. It's a L'Oreal Color Riche lipsticks, and they're not that expensive. I think they're like the drugstore, so it's like $8 or $9. And what else was I gonna say? That's about it. Yeah. All right. My camera keeps cutting off, but that's all I wanted to say. This hair is just the Jace Beauty. I've had it over a couple weeks now. Not a couple weeks, probably like 2-3 weeks. But yeah, I'm still in love with it. But I will do a final review and talk about it in a couple weeks from now. And yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. And leave me a comment, subscribe. I always forget what it is. It's right here. No, it's right here. No, it's right here. Okay, I don't know, but subscribe. And yeah, see y'all later.